What's up guys, Wonder Waldron here. Recently I visited London Zoo and I wanted to give my personal opinion if I think you should visit it during the pandemic. So let's get started. As things stand in London Zoo, you are tied to seeing only outdoor animals, which is a bit of a shame because it's like 50% of the stuff you can't see. Having said that, when I was there, I was actually genuinely impressed about what they opened up. For example, they still have a lot of cool African animals such as wild dogs, gorillas, lions, and so forth. One big aspiration I want for this channel is to film these amazing creatures in their natural habitat, but you never know, maybe one day. Strangely, it wasn't actually that busy. I was very surprised how little people there were in there, considering when I visited the zoo it was only a week after lockdown, and yeah, it was just so confusing why there was so little people about, but it made the experience better, I guess. Come on, mate, you going in or not? Come on, pal, do us a favour. Do us a favour. Get in there. Get in there, you pussy. You pussy. Go on, mate. Get in there.
He doesn't want to.
Oh, you absolute wuss. I think the zoo charged me £24 to get in, which I personally didn't think was that bad. I mean, I know you can only see half the animals, but they got absolutely slaughtered by the pandemic. So, in my opinion, I thought that the price wasn't that bad. I know I said earlier that the indoor stuff was banned, but in some areas you can actually go in there with a mask on and you'll be alright. For example, I got the opportunity to see this big ass Asian lion, and all I had to do is put my mask on, and yeah, it was pretty cool to see. Before I entered the room, I didn't even know Asian lions existed. Obviously, when I was filming, there were these kids that were trying to wake up the big man himself, but he was not fazed. Overall, I feel that going to London Zoo is a good shout during the pandemic. Yes, there's restrictions, plus heavy queues for the main attractions in the zoo. But when I went there, it felt like a breath of fresh air, something new to do, and I made a proper day out of it. You can see that they have actively tried to open up as many things as possible for the customers, and they've done a pretty good job considering what they have. And obviously it's not as good as normal times, but for the restrictions that we still are under, the only other thing I would say is I went on quite a warm and humid day. If you were to go and it was pouring down with rain, it would be a completely different experience, and a lot of the animals would be tucked away, which would completely transform everything I've been talking about. So I would be mindful, if you are to book your ticket, make sure you know the weather and the day that you're going. But anyway, that's my review on the London Zoo during COVID-19. I've been talking for way too long as it is. I'm interested to know who else has been to London Zoo recently, or not just London Zoo but any zoo in the country, and what their experience was like. Because I know someone who had a terrible time in London Zoo. They went and it was pouring with rain all day, and they did not get a chance to see jack shit. Anyway, that's my take on London Zoo during the pandemic, and Thank you for watching, and peace out.